morning, everyone. I am Aaron Dave Q. Pacheco, and we will be tackling about the affective target. First is the taxonomy of affective domain. So here we can see about the pyramid about Krathwohl's taxonomy of the affective domain in 1964. First, we can see about the receiving, responding, valuing, organization, and characterization. So let's proceed in the Krathwohl's taxonomy in affective domain. So first is received. In this phase, where an individual recognizes or is open to the existence of specific thoughts, materials, or events and accept them. So in this part, a person should or might accept those things that surrounds them, now that they can get lessons from them. Now the second one is responding. Here, the phase where a person is dedicated to the thoughts, materials, or events in question by consistently reacting to them. No, in this part, responding is kind of reacting to that kind of matter, and the what should be their lesson that they can get on that topic. So in this phase, it is where the individual should have a comment to that kind of topic or a reaction to that kind of topic. Now, the third one is evaluating. In this phase, which an individual is prepared to be perceived by others as someone who appreciates certain thoughts, materials, or events. Now, in this part, that the individual should be aware that they should appreciate certain thoughts, materials, or events that surrounds them, that they might get a lesson from those matters. Now, the fourth one is organization. In this phase, where a person assesses current values relative to existing ones and integrates them into a cohesive and internally consistent philosophy. Now, this is the part where the person might get an idea that they should integrate them to the existing one, to the current one, to the current issue or current uh, matters that already been existing, and get a lesson from it. Now, the fifth one is characterization. This is the final phase where an individual acts consistently in alignment with the values that have been internalized. No, this is where the student get an action to it by doing so, or give a what the things that they should value the lesson by giving act to it. So that is the five Krathwohl's taxonomy in affective domain. Let's proceed to the affective targets. In the affective domain, there are constructs that we consider. Among the affective targets are attitudes, interest, motivation, values, self concept, and efficacy. Now, these are the one of the affective domain that should be target the our attitude, interest, motivation, and to up to the self-efficacy.
Good day, everyone. I am Roslyn C. Tortuga, and now I will discuss to you what is the affective targets, the element. So first is attitude. Um, Attitude are defined as a mental predisposition to act that is expressed by evaluating or particular identity with some degree or favor or disfavor. Individuals generally have attitudes toward objects, people, or institution, and basically how you feel. Basically, the affective is how you feel or think about something. It's your mental outlook or disposition towards something, whether it's a person, object, or even an idea. When you have an attitude towards something, you're evaluating it either positively or negatively. It's like saying, do I like this or do I not like it? Remember, affective is all about our feeling, how we respond emotionally. So, for example, if a person enjoys mathematics, they have positive attitude toward it, diba? And they might feel motivated to learn more about math. The exam is perfect, the activity is perfect because nag-study sila, because na sila attitude na na positive. And if you dislike math or have hard time with it, you might have a negative attitude toward it. You may not feel motivated to study. So possible that you have activities na ginagawa sa mga sa guro ay posibleng hindi ka maka-reach ng high score because if you're not motivated sa math kasi you have negative attitude na dili ko anak mo, di ko mag-study, di ko ganahan og math, di ba? Yun. So, let's proceed. The second element of the affective targets, which is the values. Mental orientation refers to perspective on concept. They signify the value placed on specific activities or items that act on a guiding principle in individual life. Sabi pa ni Propam, 2077. It means values are the things that matter most to you in life. They are the principle or belief that guide your action and decision. If you think about what's truly important to you, that's your value system. It's like a personal compass that helps you figure out what's worth your time and effort. For example, someone who values honesty will always try to tell the truth even when it's hard. Someone who values family might make a point to spend time with their loved ones even if they have a busy schedule. Yun. That's the example of the values. Because values are the things you believe in strongly and they often influence big decisions in life. They can be about how you treat others, what you believe is right or wrong, and what kind of person you want to be. Additionally, attitudes are how you feel about specific things like a subject or person in activity, and do you like it or not, that's your attitude. The values are your guiding principle in life, the things that matter most to you and influence your action. They're a big ideas that shape your life. That's it.
Good day everyone. Today we are going to discuss the interest. Interest is one of the affective targets that we need to consider. The term interest can describe two distinct, though often co-occurring experiences, an individual's momentary experience of being captivated by an object as well as more lasting feelings that the object is enjoyable and worth further exploration. It means the interest refers to the two related experience. One of this is the person's temporary feeling of being attracted to something at a specific moment. The second is it can be described as deeper and more lasting feelings that something is enjoyable and with exploring further. So, one of the example is kapag interesado ang estudyante sa eksperimentong agham sa kanilang panunood ay magiging tatawagin na itong panandaliang interest. Kapag kalaunan naman ay kapag ang estudyante ay magiging hilig na nila itong panoorin or magiging hilig na nila itong gawin ay or maa-apply nila ito sa lalo na sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na gawain or lalo na sa kanilang pag-aaral ay maaaring matatawag itong pangmatagalang interest. Interest is therefore both a psychological state characterized by increased attention, effort, and affect experienced in a particular moment or situational interest, as well as enduring predisposition to re-engage with a particular object or topic over time or individual interest. So, sa interest ay may dalawa tayong anyo. Una ay ang situational interest or tinatawag nating pansamantalang interest at ang pangmatagalang interest or individual interest. Pag sinasabi nating situational interest, ito yung tumataas yung level ng ating atensyon, emotion, sa isang panandaliang aspeto. At isa sa pangunahing halimbawa nito kapag may bagong pinalabas na pelikula patungkol sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas ay magkakaroon ka ng agarang interest na ito ay saliksikin at panoorin. Pagkatapos mong mapanood yung pelikula ay nawawalan ka na ng interest na ito pa ay saliksikin or panoorin. Ito yung matatawag natin na situational interest. Kapag sinasabi naman natin na individual interest or pangmatagalang interest, ito yung nakahiligan mo nang gawin simula pa ng ikaw ay bata pa. Halimbawa nito ay kapag noong bata ka pa ay nakahiligan mo ng magbasa ng patungkol sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas at hanggang ngayon ay patuloy mo pa rin pinag-aralan at sinasaliksik patungkol sa kung ano ba ang nangyari noong sinaunang panahon. Doon pa lamang ay magkakaroon na tayo or magkakaroon na ng interest or pangmatagalang interest yung isang bata or isang estudyante.
So good morning everyone. Dito na tayo sa parte kung saan natin pag-uusapan ang tungkol sa motivation o motivasyon. Pero una sa lahat, magpapakilala muna ako. Ako pala si Kenneth Chaninayon at ito ang aking parte para sa aming pag-uulat. Okay. So motivation. So ang motivation o motibasyon ay dahilan kung bakit tayo kumikilos o gumagawa ng isang bagay, lalo na sa mga human actions. So ayon kay Snowman and Beeler, 1997, ito ay puwersang nagtutulak sa atin para magkaroon ng arousal o decision-making, direction at persistence sa ginagawa natin. So, bakit nga ba kailangan i-motivate ang mga estudyante? So, importante ang motibasyon sa estudyante kasi ito ang nagtutulak sa kanila para mas galingan sa pag-aaral at manatiling interesado. So, kapag motivated sila, mas nagiging masigasig sila sa pag-abot ng goals nila. So, una dyan ay ang para gabayan sila sa tamang goal. So kapag may motivasyon sila or kapag may motivasyon ang estudyante, alam nila kung ano ang dapat nilang pagtuunan ng pansin at hindi bastang naliligaw. Pangalawa ay para mas galingan nila at mag-effort ng husto. So hindi lang sila gagawa para lang makapasa, kundi magbibigay talaga sila ng best effort para sa kanilang ginagawa. Pangatlo naman ay para hindi madaling sumuko. So sa dami ng pagsubok sa eskwelahan, mahalaga ang motibasyon para sa mga estudyante para hindi agad mawalan ng gana o bumitaw. So ang pang-apat naman ay para mas gumaling ang pag-iisip at pag-iintindi nila. So mas nagiging active ang mga utak ng mga estudyante, mas natututo sila ng mabuti at mas naalala ang mga lesson. So ang panglima naman ay para malaman nila ang epekto ng actions nila. So dito, maiintindihan nila na bawat pagsisikap ay may reward at bawat kakulangan ay mayroon ding consequence. Ang pang-anim naman ay para mas gumanda ang performance ng mga estudyante. So kapag motivated ang mga estudyante, nagre-reflect ito sa kanilang grades, sa kanilang skills at sa overall na mga natutunan nila. So, in short, the motivation is the key para maging successful sa kanilang fulfilled na mga estudyante sa kanilang pag-aaral.
Magandang umaga sa lahat. Ako nga pala si Binibining Desiree Gonzaga at ang tatalakayin natin ngayon ay ang types of motivation. Una, intrinsic motivation, which occurs when people are intimately motivated to do something because it either brings them pleasure, they think it is important, or they feel that what they are learning is morally significant. The second one is the extrinsic motivation. Comes into play when a student is compelled to do something or act a certain way because of factors. Ngayon ay magbibigay halimbawa tayo sa intrinsic motivation at extrinsic motivation. Ang intrinsic motivation ay nagmumula sa kalooban. Ginagawa ang isang bagay dahil ito ay masaya, kapaki-pakinabang at nagbibigay ng personal na kasiyahan. Halimbawa, pagtatanim ng halaman dahil gustong makita na lumago ang mga ito. Hindi dahil may gantimpala. Ito ay tungkol sa personal na halaga ng gawain at hindi sa panlabas na benepisyo. Pangalawa, ang extrinsic motivation. Ang extrinsic motivation naman ay nauugnay sa mga panlabas na gantimpala. Ang isang tao ay gumagawa ng isang gawain upang makatanggap ng premyo o maiwasan ang parusa. Halimbawa, ang estudyante ay nag-aaral upang makakuha ng mataas na grado, hindi dahil gusto niyang matuto, kundi nais niyang makamit ang papuri o scholarship. Ngayon ay dumako naman tayo sa pangalawa, intrinsic versus extrinsic. In intrinsic because of interest and enjoyment of task itself. In extrinsic naman because of outcome that will result by doing the task. Intrinsic, enjoyment, purpose, growth, curiosity, passion, self-expression, fun. In extrinsic naman ay promotion, pay raises, bonuses, benefits or prize, winning, perks. So, makikita naman natin sa slide kung ano nga ba ang napapabilang sa intrinsic at extrinsic. Sa intrinsic, makikita naman natin na ito ay nagpapatungkol sa sarili, na gumagawa tayo ng isang bagay dahil tayo ay masaya, dahil dito tayo lalago, o dahil sa curiosity natin. Sa extrinsic naman ay ginagawa natin ang isang bagay dahil may makukuha tayong pabalik, kagaya na lamang ng promotion, bonus, or prizes.
So good day everyone, I am Lemaika Gomez and now let's proceed in self-concept. So what are self-concepts? So according to Gable, self-concept is how we see and define ourselves based on our thoughts, experiences, and interactions with others. It's not something we are born with, but it develops over time as we engage with our surroundings. So our self-image is shaped by feedback from people around us. For example, family, friends, and teachers, as well as the rewards or consequences we experience in different situations. So if we receive positive reinforcement and encouragement, we are more likely to develop a confident and positive self-concept. On the other hand, negative experience or criticism can lead to a lower self-image. So basically, our self-concept is a reflection on how we interpret and internalize our experience in the world. For example, a child raised for their artistic talent, it may develop a positive self-image regarding to their creativity. So kapag ang bata is kino-compliment siya sa kanyang mga gawa, dito nabuboost ang kanyang confidence at parang mas gaganahan pa siyang gawin ang kanyang ginagawa, or parang mas gaganahan pa siyang mag-drawing. So in the other hand naman, if a child is consistently criticized for their work or their artwork, they might develop a negative self-perception in that area. So kapag ang bata naman is palaging kinikriticize yung mga gawa niya, palaging sinasabihan na hindi maganda, ganun, is parang bababa ang confidence ng isang bata at parang mawawalan siya ng gana na gawin ang mga bagay na gusto niya kasi nga sinasabihin siya na hindi maganda or hindi siya magaling sa ganung area o sa ganung bagay. So that experience illustrate how environmental feedback shapes our self-concept.
Next is self-efficacy. Connects human drive, cognitive processes, and action. It refers to an individual's evaluate of their capacity to strategize and execute the actions needed to accomplish particular performance. In the context of effective targets, self-efficacy refers to an individual's belief in their ability to succeed in a specific situation, impacting their motivation, effort, persistence, and overall performance. Strong self-efficacy leads to a greater effort and persistence, while low self-efficacy can lead to learn helplessness.